Would you mind if I shared? Well, you see, this table seats two, and all the other tables are taken. I'm really a fast eater. I just have to get back to my office.
My friend Maddie usually comes after the bank. Monday she must have forgotten. Tuesday she goes to Western, so I know not to expect her then. But today's Wednesday and she didn't show yet. I don't mind if you sit, it's just I'm a bit nervous, that's all.
I'm just gonna have a quick tuna fish sandwich, and I'll be gone.
There'll be room for all of us, I guess.
Thanks. I bet I'm finished eating before your friend even arrives.
About that grisly business down on 12th Street.
No. What?
Burglars came in through the fire escapes and murdered 3 people in their beds.
No, I didn't see anything about that.
I got the late edition.
I don't read the dial.
Oh? What is it you do, dear?
I listen to people talk all day. I'm a therapist in training. You know, therapy. There's no smoking sign.
Oh, they don't care.
I do.
Oh.
Thanks. Did you try to call your friend?
No. You know, I never got her number. I see Maddie all the time, so I never bothered to ask for her number. Maybe she went to see her daughter down in North Hampshire, the no good one. Huh. And forgot to tell me she was going.
Waiter! Waiter!
I just know something's not right with Maddie.
Did you go to Maddie's house?
Well, of course. I went to the building, but nobody answered. I didn't hear Arthur either. But, you know, with the apartment being way back and all, maybe you just don't hear.
Who's Arthur?
Oh, Arthur's her dog. Maddie would never leave him.
Excuse me. Could I get some service over here?
My name is Lourdes, by the way, Lourdes Breitbart. My son's a musician.
Tina. Tina Diamond. What kind of music does your son play?
Oh, chamber, that kind of thing.
How nice for you to have a talented son.
Oh, he's very busy. Gets to travel with his groups.
Wish this waiter would get over here. You ever get to go along with your son?
Oh, no, no, no. She wouldn't have it.
Who's she?
His wife. She does all his publicity. She.
Oh, is he well known?
Mark Breitbart. You could say so. Debuted with the Philharmonic, age 12 on violin.
He was a prodigy.
Oh, very much so.
How interesting. Was it difficult raising a prodigy?
Oh, my, yes. My husband wouldn't go along with it at first. He didn't see it as manly. Mark inherited my ear. But as the years went by, he got proud of Mark. Mark had it all on that violin, like a Mozart. Even composed a little. Learned all there was to know on the instrument at age 3, just from listening.
Really? How so?
A teacher lived in our building on the ground floor, while all the other children were playing their games on the stoop. Mark used to listen outside the teacher's window. That's how I found out he could play. I had no idea. One day, the teacher let him try the tiniest, cutest little instrument you ever saw, the violin. And Mark played it like he was born that way, which he was. Well, from then on, it was lessons. They gave him the Stradivarius. Concerts, tails, tuxedos. Yasha Heifetz and Yehudi Menuhin came to our house. Oh, he didn't go to them. They all came to us. Almost like the birth of Christ, you could say. All of a sudden, there we were, flying high, living high off the fat of the land. That was on the violin, before they made him switch. I'll never forget how upset he got when they made him switch.
What do you mean, switch?
Well, when he grew into a man, his hands got too big for the violin. And that's why he switched.
What did you switch to? Law?
The viola, of course.
Oh, the viola, of course.
Oh, it grieved my husband, Freddie. Oh, he said things. You know, the kind of things you don't mean. Freddie worked hard, and nobody ever gave him credit for the boy, so he acted mean. You got my hands, he said, and you ain't ever gonna earn no money sawing away on that thing. Now, Freddie was always proud of his hands. He could fix most anything. But when it come out, it was like he was telling the boy he couldn't play no more. He just didn't know how to talk to the boy. Sometimes the boy hurt. He'd make him take the garbage out so as not to spoil him. They spoiled Mozart thanks to his dad. We have so much music at home. Music all the time. People stand out front just to listen sometimes. And then he's at the conservatory, part-time. When he's not performing, they made him head of chamber.
Chamber music.
Chamber. It's the highest form. I learned a lot of music over the years.
I can imagine. Does Mark have any children?
No, he never wanted none, nor she. I never did therapy. What happens in therapy?
People talk about themselves. I'm a therapist in training. Therapy makes things clear. It helps people make choices. Hopefully, it helps people to do positive things with their lives.
If they have choices. My daughter-in-law, Ellen, thinks I need therapy.
Do you think you need therapy, Mrs. Breitbart?
You can call me Lourdes.
Lourdes.
Well, you see, my husband just died.
Your son's father?
Freddie.
I'm sorry.
He was 71, not so old. Cancer.
I hope he didn't suffer.
Went very fast, he did.
Sometimes it's a blessing.
I'm worried. My daughter-in-law is taking certain steps.
I don't understand.
My son wants to divorce her. She's stuck with me in the house.
Why do you want to be in the house?
She's killing my son.
How?
I don't know.
Do you have proof of such things?
I watch. I listen. I think she knows I listen.
It looks like this waiter is ignoring me. I think I've got to get back. I'll just have to grab a slice across the street.
Where was it you said you worked?
I work over at the West Side Family Center.
Could you help me?
How could I help you?
I'm not sure.
Perhaps you should talk with someone. Here, give them a call. It's a really good place, and I think you'll be pleased if you did. I've got to get back to work.
Could you come over for supper?
It's really nice of you to invite me, but you see, if you became a patient at the clinic, it would be inappropriate for me to have dinner with you.
Nobody believes me about her.
I'm sure that isn't so. Have you talked with your son?
I embarrass him.
I'm sure that you don't. You know, it's natural for children and parents to see things differently. Your son's not a teenager.
Please. please have dinner at my house. I have my own rooms, and you can hear the music from the downstairs in the parlor. Please. I'll make some fresh salmon and a delicious salad, and I'll make Mark's favorite, my own homemade special recipe, the most scrumptious soup. Please. Please. Oh,
What is it?
she's here.
Who's here?
My friend Maddie. There she is.